Neo, it's you.
Yep, sorry. There's a scary looking knife sticking out of the Queen's picture. If anyone saw this, they think the Defiant Dragons were a violent group.
Oh, that was actually me trying to kill a fly. I threw that knife at it, but I whiffed, and the thing ended up stuck right between her eyes.
You mean this wasn't on purpose?
No.
What's with the altar?
It's where we pay our respect to the victims of the Defense Culpability Act. The DC Act is a heinous law that puts innocent people to death.
A law that's supposed to protect the people sends them to their graves instead. Talk about insane.
That's why we need to get rid of it.
This is Dark Soul Law book.
Look, there's a mark on the cover. Looks like it was branded on with a hot iron.
Yeah, I think it was done in protest against the Defense Culpability Act. There's an entry on the DC Act right here. See?
Oh, so this is that infamous anti-lawyer law you guys are always talking about. I wonder what's in this file. Oh, it's full of newspaper clippings.
It seems to be a collection of documents and information on Mars' assassination. So this is what Dirk was talking about.
We already know most of the stuff here on the top. Let's see what else there is. Wow, where did you get all this? Anything important here? What about this?
Oh no.
Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this incident and lost his life. What? This is about your father, Apollo!
Looks like it.
Why aren't you more shocked about this?
But I was never told much more than what's written here.
Really? How come?
Dirk always skated around the subject. Maybe he thought I was still too young. Plus, I always thought of Dirk as my dad, so I never really brought it up.
Oh, I see. Still, I feel kind of sorry for your real dad.
My real dad. I was never really interested in learning about him. But after seeing his picture, I can't help but feel a little curious. I wonder if Dad could tell me anything about it.
Just a cool dude going around the world with a guitar.
I miss him. I want to know more about him. Ah!
Apollo, this file looks like it might be useful. But there's so many pages, I can't tell what's important.
We need someone to help organize all this. And I think I know just the person to ask.
Wait, don't tell me we have to go back through the manhole to get out of here.
The only reason this safe house is still safe is because the front door's been boarded up.
Fine, I'll just have to live here till the revolution begins.
Rats. Rats. Where are the rats?
What if I told you rats come out at night? Rats. Rats. We're the rats.
And we'll just have to start the revolution before sundown.
We're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Sorry.
That's
I
fine.
bet the revolution never thought it'd get a new ally this way. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Is that a new... Apollo?
They went to the bathroom, Skipper.
Oh.
Oh, it's bloody hot. I hate summer.
Okay. Okay, match.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Come on, Athena. Can't you tell Can't you tell a gecko when you see one?
What's the difference?
Geckos like to live in houses, while newts prefer to be outside near water. They're totally different creatures.
Well, how do you know this one wasn't caught outside near some water? Very well be a gecko.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a newt.
Didn't they mix them up?
Yeah.
Oh, so then you agree it's a newt, Apollo.
Oh, Athena fucking did a switcheroo on him. Ah! I fell right into her trap.
You're both wrong. This is a plain old lizard. Was that just a ladder versus stepladder debate, but with lizards?
That's what it felt like.
I hate it here. Lice.
Sagmati law offices. It's the sign Dirk used to display out front. Hey, Dats. I heard the office used to do quite a bit of business.
That it did. Dirk was a famous lawyer with countless courtroom victories after all. He was the dauntless dragon who turned trials upside down, snatching victories from the jaws of defeat. His fame as a lawyer spread far and wide across Karain back in the day.
I hope the day comes when he can proudly display his sign again.
An attorney that has victory near defeat. That sounds kind of familiar. Looks at Phoenix. What?
Who's the kid?
Baby.
Wait a second. That's you, Apollo. I recognize this horse anywhere.
Is that really the only way anybody recognizes me?
Yes.
You're so cute. And what's that fine-looking young man?
Man, Nayuta, you
That's
look
Nayuta, back when he used to smile.
you look so young and happy. Where did the years go?
Wow, his smile's absolutely angelic.
Your hair used to be blue, now it's purple. Sure bring back memories. That was taking the day we all went out fishing.
What was Prosecutor Sadmati like when he was younger?
He was kinda quiet but passionate when it came to his convictions. When he finally made prosecutor, he was all fired up to change Karain for the better. Now he's nothing more than Garan's lackey.
Seems like that's a lot to say about Nayuta. I'll ask him about his thoughts later.
No, let's ask him about his thoughts now.
So, Dats, you guys are still using this office, I see?
Yep. Except now it's the Except now it's the official HQ of Divine Dragons. But as Dirk said, and I quote, "We must keep it for the day when Karain needs a lawyer once more." Restoring the legal system to its rightful form through popular uprising. You can tell how much Dirk believes in his cause. Oh, and AJ, Dirk said something else that might interest you. He said he hopes you'll come back and take over this office someday.
To take over? Me?
The way it worked, he may have been half joking though. Dirk, guess what I heard from PW? AJ's become a lawyer! Yeah, I've been meaning to tell ya. Wasn't it because of you, Dirk? Nah, I'm pretty sure it was because of Wright. I'm not sure about that. I imagine you already forgotten about me. What are you talking about? I bet you can't wait to follow in your footsteps.
And he was also inspired by Clay.
Nothing will make me happier. Maybe one day he'll return to Korean and take over this office. It's just a pipe dream, though.
Dirk really said that?
Dirk was never a hands-on kind of dad. Not a day went by that he wasn't thinking of ya, that much I'm sure of.
Doesn't get more paternal than that.
Dirk. And to think I really did spend my days trying to forget you. I'm looking forward to a nice long talk once you're free. Wasn't Nayuta once part of the Defiant Dragons?
Yep! Yuri was a rising star in the resistance. He vowed to fight for the cause through the legal system. Said he'd become a prosecutor and give Igna and Garan the smackdown they deserved.
But now he's...
Yeah, a puppet of the Garan regime. Not only that, but now he's gonna prosecute his own dad. It doesn't add up.
I wonder what happened to him.
Me too. If I had to guess, I say Garan has some serious leverage over him.
leverage? Like what?
Wish I knew. But it seemed like Dirk knows. I tried to press him about it, but he wouldn't say.
Come to think of it, Dirk did say. Nayuta is suffering?
Yes. He knows the rifle say of Karain's legal system. But something forced him to bend to Garan's will and is tearing him apart.
If that's the case, I bet Nayuta doesn't really want to go through with Dirk's prosecution.
Oh.
We've already searched here, but it never hurts to take another look around.
What's in the fridge?
I'm surprised to see so many appliances here. There's even a TV.
Speaking of which, we gave the people of Karan quite a shock. When the Plume Punisher Warrior Neo Twilight Realm was last on TV.
You mean that show where actors play the parts of Dirk and Rafa? You hijacked that in the middle of its broadcast, right?
Yep. All their writers do each week is try to ruin the Defiant Dragon's good name. So we decided to hit it where it hurts! Har 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 har!
That must have been real shocking, especially for the kids who'd waited all week to see it. I mean, the show's main villain was actually hijacking the very show he's in.
Damn, we didn't think that far ahead.
I wanted to ask you about this picture.
That's the picture of your pops that Dirk found. And he had a heck of a time tracking it down. He said he searched all over for it.
Why? Why would he go through all that trouble?
Dad, please tell us everything you know about Apollo's dad.
My father.
Do you know what my biological father was like?
Dirk once told me about him. He was a modern minstrel, walking the world and making music walking the world and making music in his travels. Huh, kind of like Lamar. Ah, no wonder why they loved each other.
Yeah, because they were both musically inclined.
Apollo, pick up a guitar and play something.
You should.
This file also has some information on your dad. On your real dad. It says he died in a blaze at Queen Amara's residence 23 years ago.
That's right. Dirk had invited him over. Dirk's the kind of guy you can become fast friends with just about anyone. And it seems your pops would like that too, AJ. They hit it off at a bar. The next thing you know, Dirk asked him over to play some tunes.
And then, and then the place went up in flames.
Yeah. Dirk had just stepped out for a sec when the fire broke out. Apollo. You were there too, but you were still just a baby.
I remember hearing about that when I was little.
Yeah. It's a crying shame. Your pops just happened to take you along that day. So you were there with him when the fire broke out. But Dirk risked his life to save you.
It's like Dirk's done nothing to save me all my life.
All your pop's stuff got burned up, including anything that could have helped us identify him. Oof.
Aww.
All you knew about him at first was his stage name, Jangly Justice or something like that. Dirk had everything he could just to dig up what little we know now.
Aww. What about my mother? Do you know anything about her? Yeah, Phoenix.
All you know is she was traveling with your pops. But that day, she was off doing something on her own.
So then, she probably didn't even know my father had been with Dirk, huh?
Damn, losing both your mom and your dad.
Well, my mom's still around, she's just... somewhere.
Has memory loss.
Mm-hmm.
But she must have been desperate to find you and your father once you got missing.
No doubt. The Queen's assassination threw the kingdom into chaos. The police were so overwhelmed they were probably hardly of any help to her. We searched and searched till our legs gave out too, but we never found her. And with your father's stuff all burned up, we had 0 leads. Not even a photo.
Hmm. So that's how I became an orphan.
Ah, Genja and Apollo have something in common. They both are orphan and they both lost their family.
Shit sucks.
Sick. Genja looking at Jackie. Shit sucks, bro. Yeah, who knows? Maybe your mom read about the detail of the fire in the newspaper. Maybe she figured you died along with your pops. God, give Apollo a break.
Wow. I had no
Please,
idea you
God.
went through all that, Apollo.
My life is nothing but suffering.
I am in misery. Is there anything else I can look at? Jacket?
Dirk's jacket? You should try it on Apollo. It might actually suit you.
Really?
There's also a spare eye patch here. Why not try that on too? You probably look so stupid.
Sorry, just picturing you and all that. It's just too funny.
Ow, my pride.
Poor Apollo. Wait, that I didn't want to show that.
That's about this file. Can you help me figure out which pages are the most relevant?
Yep, sure can. I got the whole thing memorized. See this page? It's definitely worth a look.
Oh, that's right. Prosecutor said Mike was part of the royal family, wasn't he?
Yep, but he was expelled after that whole thing with Dirk happened. He must have gone through hell once he entered the legal world, though.
Because of the sins of the father are visited upon his children thing?
Yep, in the eyes of the people, Dirk is not only a traitor to his kingdom, he's also the terrorist who assassinated the previous queen. So as his son, Yudi no doubt got the cold shoulder every turn.
That must have been really hard on him.
Yeah, the ties between father and son aren't something you could break even if you tried. No matter where he went, he was probably labeled the son of a criminal. But despite it all, he made a name for himself through blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, just look at him now. He's a star prosecutor working cases around the globe. He's become a hero, the pride and joy of Karain.
Oh, that's the Nayuta I know. Super smart and never willing to give in.
Super hot, too.
He must have studied and felt like his life depended on it to get where he is today.
What?
What?
You don't even believe me?
This-
Believe my son's innocence? What the? I
What
ain't
the?
believe.
What?
Your poor son, imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit.
Did I say old man? What?
Yeah, why did it say old man?
Let's petition the government for his release and a declaration of innocence.
Oh, just a
What?
random old man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you. I'm forever in your debt.
Who's that?
Hey, they're missing me. Hard at work, I see.
Yes, I have my own battle that I must wage. After all, there are many who suffer under the Defense Culpability Act.
Missing me. Please don't forget about our case, too.
I won't. I will look into it as soon as I am able.
That's... What's missing me doing here? She led in a year to all those suffering under the regime's wrongful accusations. A lady whose husband's been in prison, parents whose son's been falsely charged. She's helping all those types of people. So she's trying to help the revolution along. In her own special way. Yep, and thanks to her, more and more folks are coming over to our side. All the people who've been unhappy with the regime have been waiting for just this chance. And they're starting to speak out in support of us.
The people are responding. The grassroots movement is growing. Dark's dream of revolution may finally come true.
What should we do about the Founder's Orb? We'll probably run into the royal guards again the moment we leave this place.
Well, we can't stay here forever, so we'll have to think of something.
I've got it. Why don't you hold on to it, Tats? It should be safe here, right?
You can count on me. I'll get it back to you in time for tomorrow's trial at the Hall of Justice.
What now, Apollo? What now, Apollo?
Well, we've got a handle on what happened 23 years ago. Maybe we should pay Dirk a visit. There's something I want to show him.
I'll join you. I want to talk to him before tomorrow's trial.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Hey, Edgeworth, what are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna stay here. Okay. He's contemplating on what he should do for his own collection.
Do I be gay or do crime?
I think Mass is dead.
Ah,
There you are.
maybe I should wait here then. They'll attract undue attention if they go in too large of a group.
Okay, bye.
I live here now with the spiders.
Spiders be like, hey there, son. Come to see your old man again?
Hi, Dirk. Guess they're done questioning you?
Yeah. You think that Yuta might cut his old man a little slack, but no. He really laid it into me. Seemed really keen on recovering the Founder's Orb. Then I wouldn't tell them where it was, he confiscated what few possessions I had left. Oh. Yoink.
Wait. Dirk's not wearing his attorney's badge. They even took that from him?
I'll be right back.
Gotcha. They really stripped this man of nothing. Say the line, Bart. Say the line, Neo.
Sorry, I'm looking at shit. I found this in the tomb. Look familiar?
Gah! That's...
Dirk?
Where did you find it?
Down between the monk statues in the tomb. Is it yours, Dirk?
Oh, it's something I bought.
Why is he suddenly acting all awkward?
I wonder when I lost it. Let's have it. It's very important to me.
Of course. I'll just make him a note about it for future reference.
He confiscated all my prized jailbreaking tools.
What did you expect? I mean, no prosecutor in their right mind would let a prisoner keep stuff like that.
Hey, guess who just found out their son burnt to shit?
Oh boy.
As he looked at the mirror, was like, wow, that is a hell of a sunburn on my neck.
Did you take your attorney's badge too?
And I have hair. Kill me.
No, I thought it was strange, but just when it looked like he was going to take it from me, he changed his mind.
I wonder why.
Indeed. I find it hard to understand anything he does these days.
Your Kuranese attorney's badge. You've worn it all these years, even though all the lawyers are gone.
Yes, because the dragon's eye is the embodiment of my creed.
To show the world that a dragon never yields, huh? Hey, Dirk. Why do you still wear your badge? You're not a lawyer anymore, right?
This badge is my heart and soul, son. I'll never stop trying to realize my dream, not until my last breath. A dragon. A dragon never yields, right? Exactly. Nayuta, Apollo, I vowed to restore Karane's legal system to its rightful state one day. I want to pass on to you a world where you can live free from the fear of tyranny. Based.
He was always saying stuff like that to the two of us. No, Yuta is the reason why you didn't take Dirk's badge. Because you still remember those talks, too. I really hope that's what it is.
Son, would you keep my badge for me?
Are you sure? I can't take something so important to you.
That's exactly why I want you to hold on to it, Apollo. I'm placing my fate in your hands.
Alright, I'll make sure it stays safe.
I have 2 badges now! Apollo, remember how Igna said he had someone deal to Dirk? Why don't you ask about that?
Oh, right. I'll give it a try.
I have 2 badges! One's an Innie and one's the Audi.
What did the minister mean when he said he had someone dear to you in the palm of his hand? Who was he talking about? Now, Yuta seemed to know, but he wouldn't tell me anything.
Well, I have no idea, so... Well, you abundantly followed his every word after he said that. So it seemed to me the minister was in close proximity to someone you really care about. Oh,
Someone you really care about that isn't Yuta? Wait, don't tell me! Is there a new lady in your life, Dirk?
What? No, don't be ridiculous, son! The love of my life was Amara, but she's gone now. This will never be another.
Welp, you straight up lied. My bracelet. Wait, does this mean... Dirk, have you really not met somebody new? Oh god, who's he pairing up with?
Who you fucking with? Oh my life. Wait. What am I looking at here?
Yeah, what was that?
My eyes!
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, that's a broken bone.
Oh.
Gotcha!
Damn, they fucked you up, Dirk.
Dirk, you can't fool me. You tensed up when you said, but she's gone now. And you unconsciously moved your arm, causing something to press up against your jacket.
Ugh! How did you do that?
Oh, so that's it. You're hiding a woman's photo up your sleeve. You don't have to keep secrets like that from me, Dirk. You're an eligible bachelor now, but you'll introduce her to me at some point, right?
Apollo is so mature. I keep telling you there's no other woman!
Fine, then let's see it. What are you hiding up your sleeve?
It's a man!
It's just this. Satisfied?
Huh? That's the pendant we found in Amaro's tomb.
See? I wasn't trying to hide anything.
Why did he tense up? Dirk, let me take a look at that.
Ah!
Hey, what's this button for?
Click.
Whoa!
Well,
It's a picture of Dirk and some lady. She's really young looking, too.
that's Athena.
Oh, whoops.
Whoopsie daisy. And Skipper died.
It's a picture of Dirk and some lady. And she's really young looking too. Oh, dude, are you into younger women, Dirk?
That's clearly not the fucking case.
Dirk, you old dog, you. You got yourself a younger lover.
Oh. 45.
45.
Will you stop with this nonsense? This is Amara before she died. If you look closer, you'll see that I was younger too. Nah, you old as hell.
Hey, you're right.
Aw, that's no fun.
Damn, I didn't know Amara was into
You know-
dills. I didn't know Athena was into dills.
Wait a second. Haven't we seen this woman before? Now that you mention it. Whoops. God damn it. Isn't this woman the same as the one in this pendant's photo?
What, who am I giving the,
The woman in the pendant is also the one in this photo.
Apollo, where did you get this?
From the safe in Inga's room.
Apollo? Is this Queen Amara? Had it been taken at least 23 years ago. But that's just not possible.
Yeah, I just noticed the same thing. Here's why this photo couldn't be 23 years old.
Oh, that baby must be Nayuta and not Rafa.
Take a look at the law book. It has the mark of the Defiant Dragons branch branded on it. But that mark didn't exist until after you started your revolutionary activities, Dirk.
Wait.
So this photo must have been taken after Goron came into power.
So that is Rafa.
Well... And that didn't happen until after Amara was assassinated.
What is happening?
So Amara's still alive?
Ugh.
What the fuck? So then how can Amara even be in this photo?
What is this? Fucking what?
What's happening? Wait a second. That would mean that Amara is... still alive?
Gah! Looks like you found me out, son.
Wait. So it's actually true? Dirk! What do you mean Amara's still alive? I thought she'd been assassinated!
So did I. But it seems she made it out alive, only to be held captive by the Goron regime.
Why would they do that?
When I fled from the law and went underground 23 years ago, I heard some shocking news from a Defiant Dragon spy. There were rumors of Queen Amara being sighted in the palace.
Those rumors turned out to be true.
Yes, I snuck into the palace to see for myself. She was confined within the grounds, but otherwise she was as fit as a fiddle. So then, the sarcophagus in the tomb is empty? Yes, the entire tomb is one big charade. Goron had it built to stage Amara's death. And Skipper died.
So we're not going to be by her vengeful spirit?
She was being held under virtual house arrest. So I freed her and we made a run for it. This photo was taken back then. Wait a minute.
And how they're both grinning from ear to ear. There's a fingerprint on the metal part. I guess Dirk must have left it by accident. That fingerprint's gonna be important later, isn't it?
I want to hear
I
all
bet.
about how you ran away with Queen Amara.
I'm surprised Amara agreed to run away with you. Thinking something else for my game theory.
What's up?
You know how I said how I originally thought that Maya was channeling Dirk? I
Yeah?
now think it's Amara that's channeling him.
What?
And that's why we haven't seen her at all. I think it's her.
So you think this body is Amara?
Yep.
That's crazy.
I mean, look at it. He's got man tits.
At least he's covering them up.
Yeah, at least he covered them up.
His massive fucking titties.
Those daddy milkers.
Stop! I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, you should have.
Listen, I just wanted to get my game
Like, I
theory.
haven't had a character voice in so fucking long. I am so fucking. I am going feral over here.
It's fine. I mean,
My own,
girl.
you fools, you've left me to my own devices.
Yeah. I mean, Garan must have told her that you tried to kill her.
I tried to convince her that I wasn't the one who set the blaze.
And she believed you?
She said, and I quote, "I shall accompany you so I may ascertain the truth myself." Heh, she always was a tough one to read.
I bet she was thrilled he came to her rescue, Mr. Samadi. To be set free by her beloved, it's like something out of a fairy tale.
Yeah, well, there was no happily ever after once Garam's people caught up with us. They took Amara away to who knows where. I snuck back into the palace and searched high and low for her, but to no avail. They probably moved her to some remote mountain prison or the like. Oh. Wait. So does that mean that... Nope, never mind. I don't know why I was going with that.
Dirk, does Nayuta know about this?
He knows she's his true mother. I told him as much.
Wait, is that why Nayuta is following Garan's orders?
Most likely.
So then, do you think that deep down he doesn't really want to prosecute you?
Well, he's not the one to show his feelings. And lately, I have no idea what he's thinking. Apollo. We need to grill the queen about Amara when we have the chance. We need to epic rap battle her.
Mr. Beep!
Fucking Garan. I am hate of it.
Marley, where's the charger?
I need to make a fucking...
I was wondering about something. The little baby the lady's holding.
They've been on there for.
Is that
possibly
Prosecutor
months.
Sadnati?
Are they getting charged at all?
Did you hear someone else talking in the background when I was
Yeah.
talking? Did you hear a name?
No. I kind of blanked out when people talk in the background, except for Neo's brother. Neo's brother's
Because he's
as
too
fuck.
loud. Not necessarily. It could just as well be me. After all, we're only 1 year apart.
I don't know. I mean, the kid in the picture's too cute to be you.
Bitch!
Damn.
Let's settle this by asking Dirk himself.
You just gotta take that, Apollo. Hold on, I need to make something real quick. I just thought of a stupid joke. Okay, my joke is done. I'm only sending it to Neo though.
Oh boy.
And send. There you go.
What the fuck?
Little known fact, did you know she's also dope on the mic?
What? What does that mean?
Have you not seen the epic rap battle?
Like, not really. Not in a very long time.
Oh man, you should see Adolf Hitler versus Darth Vader.
It's been like fucking over a decade since I've heard of anything from epic rap battles.
Epic rap battle is it? Mr. B.
That was like elementary school shit. Dirk, about the cute little kid in this photo. Is that me?
Huh? What are you talking about?
See? I told you it was Prosecutor Sadmati.
Hmm? Oh, I see. Well, either way, it's not you, son.
So then... if it's Nayuta, who was taken when he was about a year old, right? That would mean... you ran away with Hamara around 22 or 23 years ago?
Hmm. You're pretty good with numbers, son. Impressive.
Huh? What kind of answer is that?
That's basically a yes. Before you go, son, there's something else I need to tell you. Something important.
What is it, Dirk? I've never seen you act so serious before.
What's up, Dad?
So what's this something important you have to tell me?
Listen, son. If you manage to prove me innocent tomorrow, I don't have long to live. What?
Hmm. Huh?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
What I mean is, I can already hear the Twilight Realm calling my name. There is no escaping death now, that is, its sight set on me.
'Cause you're already a ghost, if my theory's correct. Woo. What? Is that another one of your jokes?
I wish it was.
Huh. You can't fool me, Dirk. Huh? That's strange. Why isn't my bracelet reacting?
Oh. Are you sick? It is something like that.
So you're not joking?
I'm afraid not, son. Sorry.
Isn't there a cure? Or at least some sort of treatment?
Unfortunately not. Not for what I've got.
If you need some kind of surgery, I'll work hard until I can pay for it. So, please.
It's too late. There's nothing more to be done now.
But you always say a dragon never yields. So why are you giving up now?
Apollo, I'm sorry. I really am.
I don't understand. Why is this happening, Dirk? Why?
Listen, Apollo. I got a favor to ask of you. Would you keep quiet about this? I don't want my fellow dragons to find out. They lose all hope if they knew I was dying. Would you do that for me?
Of course. Why is this happening now? Just when I was finally starting to feel like you really are my...
This poor guy.
Ah! How many parents can we lose? I thought that this time we'd finally... But now...
You're just a rolling punching bag of disasters, aren't you, Apollo?
It's like falling down the stairs. Damn it. Why?
Apollo.
Listen, son. I don't have much longer to live. But I'll never let them execute me. Not before I finish what I need to do.
I know, Dirk. There's no way I'm going to let them prove you guilty. Before he goes, I'm going to turn back time by righting the wrongs that I've done. That have been done.
That you done? Apollo, what did you do?
No, don't worry about it. I'm going to restore Dirk's I'm going to restore Dirk's freedom. And return a real smile to Nayuta's face. I'm going to win this case. I just have to.
Son, I have one more big secret.
What? There's something else you've been hiding from me?
I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Forgive me. You'll just have to find out for yourself. That's the only way.
I don't understand, Dirk.
Apollo, in court tomorrow, you may find yourself faced with a truth that is difficult to accept. But I know you, and I know you can handle the truth, no matter what it turns out to be. I know that because I believe in you. You're my son, after all!
Dirk. What is he talking about? Wait. He's not going to reveal that he actually is the killer, is he?
Looks like we've run out of things to discuss. Apollo, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'm your dad now. Oh, God!
Ah!
Hello, crowd. Freedom now! That's a lot of random people outside.
Release Dirk! What's going on out there?
It's the sound of revolution, Apollo. Sound like a party's getting started without me.
Huh?
Oh, fuck.
It's coming from the temple. Let's go, Apollo, and take a look.
What's up?
Whoa, whoa! What is all this?
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
Ow, ow, ow! Let go, will ya? What are they? Huh? Well, look at that. The people are coming to take their courts back. Don't hold back, men! Arrest them all!
Now this is what a revolution looks like. Now burn down the courthouse! What? Hey, Maz, you want to be...
people!
Well...
Give 'em back! Yeah, where are you hiding now?
Quiet down, you! Oh, God. You, Neil, you want to be random child?
They had my big sister too, but she didn't do anything wrong.
Ow! Stop pulling my hair! Release my son! Release him now! Ah, stop that! No biting!
This is really something.
And it looks like Daft and Miss Me are leading the charge. You unentitled fools. Do you honestly think it will change anything? Yuri! Why do you keep serving that witch Quran?
It's... Hey, Nayuta!
You again.
What's going on here?
It would appear that the insurgents are fanning the flames of rebellion. But I never thought it would grow as so large. However, they will all be under arrest shortly. Reinforcements are almost here.
They'll be arrested? Just for protesting?
There's nothing like cop more than dirty cop.
It's like, fine one.
They are aiding and abetting a criminal by seeking his release. Her Eminence, Queen Garan, has ordered they be arrested and judged in masses.
Well, weren't you once a member of the Defiant Dragons too? How can you go along with this?
I am simply following the orders that Her Eminence has handed down.
No, it can't be as simple as that. Listen, Ayuda. There's something I want to talk to you about. Hey! You're not getting away this time! We need to talk.
I see there is no reasoning with you. Very well then, speak. Grab him by the arm.
Nayuta, do you really have to serve as prosecutor on Dirk's case? I mean, prosecuting your own flesh and blood? It's just not right.
Again with this drivel. Your ethical standards are not to be all and all of the world around you.
I'm not getting into another debate with him. Nayuta, did you know that Dirk is sick?
What? Oh,
He
so he
apparently
doesn't know.
doesn't have that much longer to live. If found guilty, he probably wouldn't even make it until his execution day.
What are you talking about?
Knowing this, are you still prepared to send an already dying man to his grave? Well? Enough with the Zen monk act, Nayuta. Tell me how you really feel!
Mr. Justice, each person is born with a role to fulfill. And I must fulfill mine.
Well, I'm not convinced that taking Dirk to trial is a part of your lot in life. As for why you've been at Garon's every beck and call, I think I might have the answer.
Your mama.
Your mama? Nayuta, you know the truth about your mother, don't you? About how the former queen is still alive and being held somewhere?
So Dirk told you, did he? Yes, it's true. My mother was spirited away to some remote corner of this kingdom to keep her safe from harm.
Safe from harm? But Dirk said the Garon regime is holding her captive.
No, they are keeping her safe.
So you don't know where Amara is being held?
I only know that it is some secluded hideaway where visitors are not allowed. I have heard she leads a simple life akin to that of monastic disciples.
Sure sounds like she's being held captive to me. Listen, Nayuta. Aren't you really doing the Queen's bidding? Because she's holding Amara captive? And this whole thing with Dirk. You know he didn't really kill Inga, don't you? Dirk doesn't have much longer to live, so I want to help him however I can. This time, it's our turn.
You could have been killed, but you risked your life to save us. Why? I'm your dad. What a silly question.
You are my dad.
You're my dad. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Your father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children. Nayuta, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me, understand?
It's our turn to help Dirk however we can.
No.
Fuck you.
What you speak of is futile. Let it go and move on. The guilty verdict, the hopelessness. You must resign yourself to it all. Clinging to false hope now will only serve to magnify your future despair. So let it go and move on.
Nayuta, are you really going to just roll over on this?
I have no more time for idle chatter. I must prepare for tomorrow's trial. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Apollo. I sensed a whirlpool of emotions coming from within Prosecutor Sadmati just now. Anger, shock, bewilderment, and an icy sorrow as deep and dark as an abyss.
Yeah, I picked up on that too. Looks like Dirk really won't be the only one who will need my help tomorrow.
I think it's about time to pay Queen Garan another visit and ask her about her sister Amara. Let's meet this bitch. This is fucking creepy with no one here. The Royal Guard isn't around.
Oh, this is probably Rafa.
Yeah.
That is utter hooey! You cannot continue to deceive the people like that!
Oh, okay. This is Garan. Rafa, justice is much more than simply speaking the truth. Is that Princess Rafa and Queen Garan over there?
You deceived me too, Mother! How can I ever believe a word you say again? You nincompoop! Huh.
Your benevolence! I couldn't help but overhear.
You impotent!
Ow!
Are you okay, Mr. Wright? Can't believe she actually punched you.
I got dealt with. Yeah, I'm used to it by now.
What's the matter with the princess?
This whole fascism kingdom is falling apart on itself. I love to see it. And Neo died.
It sounded like she was arguing with her mother.
Maybe it has something to do with this picture. Rafa said she had to ask her mother about some secret or another as soon as she saw it.
So then, does that mean that Princess Rafa knows what really happened? That Amara wasn't assassinated and is still very much alive?
It would seem so. She doesn't seem to be taking Garon's lies very well. But that's no surprise, considering how much Rava reveres her mother.
That would definitely cause her a great deal of anguish and distress.
Eavesdropping, are we? How very rude.
Shh.
You there. Are you not Dirk's son?
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice to meet you, Your Eminence. We're actually here to speak with you, if you could spare a moment.
Hey, how are you doing?
How you doing? Your Eminence, Dirk told me about Amara. About how she's still alive, that is. We know not of what you speak. After Dirk learned Amara was still alive, he rescued her and they ran off together. But she was captured and remains captive in a secret location to this day. As for Nayuta doing your bidding, it's only because Amara's life is in your hands. What an active imagination you have.
A lawyer and a comedian, how droll.
Whoa, where'd they come from? Anyway, if she's going to play dumb, I'll just have to jog her memory with some evidence.
Who did?
Your Eminence, I asked that you take a look at this photo. Why, that's... It's a photo of Amara. And here you can see a law book bearing the mark of the Defiant Dragons. I believe you know what that means. Very well. Real God, stand down.
I'll be the one on the left. I'll be on the one on the right. Who wants to be the one on the left? Anyone? Anyone? Cricket?
I got
Yes, Your
I
Eminence.
got it.
Alright, Mass.
Yes, Your Eminence.
Your wish is our command! And they disappear into the void.
It seems there is no need to perpetuate this charade any longer. We shall speak of all we know.
Amar's alive?
So then, you admit that Amara is still alive? Yes. She is under our protection in a safe location. I think you mean being held prisoner. And where is she being kept? No, why would we tell the son of a traitor that? Guess she has a point there. Now, heed our warning, Horned Devil. It would not be wise to inform the people that Amara yet lives. It would only serve to plunge public order into chaos. I have no intention of doing that. Besides, there are real terrorists out there who might try to kill her. Good. Now, there was something we have been meaning to ask you. Do you know what has become of the Founder's Orb?
Nanya! None your business.
The Founder's Orb went missing after Dirk took it into the tomb. As his son, we thought you might know something of its current whereabouts. I knew it. I suppose I should thank you for that free running tour of Karain. That was the Royal Guard's own doing. Nice try, lady. But now you're definitely not getting the orb, ever. Why do you want the orb so badly, anyway? Because it would be most dangerous in the wrong hands. It must be recovered.
Is the legend true? Can the orb really impart spiritual power? Are you worried that someone could overthrow you with it?
The Holy Mother's power is without equal. Should Her Holiness once again return to our world, she could conceivably bestow great power upon the one who unlocked the orb's secret.
Do you just want that so you could get more power? Well, what am I talking about? You're a fascist. Of course you do. I guess it makes sense considering spirit channeling is in fact a life here. Oh god, imagine her with the Holy Mother's power. That is...
Yeah.
Shit.
So we ask you, Horn Devil. Did you receive the Founder's Orb from Dirk?
At this point, just throw it in the bottom of the sea, lock it in the chest, make sure no one gets it, swallow the key.
Does it look like I did? So you like to play games, do you?
What's it that Labata says in Psychonauts 2?
Royal Guard?
Oh, fuck. Yes, Your Eminence!
Search this devil and his belongings. What?
At once, Your Eminence!
At once, Your Eminence.
Get him, chat.
Get him,
Don't move! Don't move! You're only making this harder on yourself! I
Yikes!
have no
Watch
idea
it!
how to
Ah,
make this
what the-
cadence, I swear to God.
Oh, God!
So which one of these Royal Guards are like that one like British Royal Guard that stepped on the fucking spine and just... Ah!
Oh, God, they're stripping Apollo!
Please don't.
I don't want this.
Cover him up, slut! Oh right, he takes after you.
First Apollo gets emotionally beaten, now he gets humiliated. This poor bastard. And Skipper died.
Apollo! Don't stop here!
Stop resisting! Just submit to our strip search already! Stop resisting!
Fucking ball torture.
Stop resisting!
No, wait! Hey, cut it out!
Oh, there goes his pants.
Ah!
I'm sorry, Apollo, this happens to you.
Rest in pieces, my poor tattered dignity.
Oh, like you had that.
There's no sign of the Founder's Orb, Your Eminence.
So, you have hidden it somewhere. Huh. No matter. We shall recover it one way or another once you are found guilty of abetting the accused. Dirk was right. She really is bent on getting the orb.
Hey, Rafa.
Mother!
They just want to ponder the orb. Let them.
Looks like the princess is back.
I took a stroll to try to calm myself, but... I still find this situation unacceptable. The people must be informed about Queen Amara.
So she does know about that. Rafa, you do not yet possess a clear grasp of how a government and its people interact. There will always be secrets that must be kept from the ignorant masses.
Okay, bitch.
You have little faith in our people, Mother. But it is the royal priestess's duty to always speak the truth.
Because the people are sheep. I am the shepherd.
And as such, I cannot remain silent. I will not!
Huh. The truth, you say? Your mind has been poisoned by the barbed one.
What did I do? It was an honor and your pleasure, Your Eminence.
We must speak with our child. It is a mother's duty to discipline her child, after all. Now, if you will excuse us. Discipline? Coming from her, I don't like the sound of that at all.
Rafa's gonna get hit. I can just...
Stay safe, Rafa.
Well, Apollo, let's head back to the safe house for now.
Good idea. We need to go over what we found and collect our thoughts.
Let's go back to the safe house before someone decides to arrest all three of us.
Yeah.
Too late!
That's bad. Bye.
No!
You will get back here. I can only walk with the cadence of the Royal March.
Hey, Edgeworth, we almost got arrested.
Ah, you're back. Where are your pants?
Yeah, Apollo. Where are your pants? Don't worry, I'll get you.
After you.
They didn't strip me, did they? So no, he doesn't take after me.
Who said they? Me, bitch.
Thank
Don't
you for
mind
holding
the
down the
Saints.
fort, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. Sorry it took so long. Hope you weren't too bored.
Again, the punchline is always gay sex.
Damn.
Is that what we're calling it these days? I watched the Plume Punisher, Warrior of the Neo Twilight Realm, while you were gone.
It was As. He's a Steel Samurai fan through and through. I knew it.
My verdict is... it's an outrage, especially its theme song. Even worse, some people believe it's an original. Cover niche. Cover shows, can you believe it? May have already spoken about it at length, but I could get the history button so I could read that. I've already spoken about it at length with Mr. Rebel, and he...
I'm not sure what he's
Bullshit.
battling
Little
about, but
garbage.
at least he
Bullshit.
seems he wasn't bored.
It's not even a hint of being gay.
Moving along to things that actually matter. I'm not a Steel Samurai stan like
Do you not
Edgeworth here.
care about my info dumping?
No, I'm not a stan like
Which is wild
you.
to say, considering how fucking tight that outfit is. I mean, but good lord, that outfit leaves little to the imagination.
You gather about all the information and evidence we can concerning this case. I think it's time we go over everything we learned so far. The
I was
orb,
gonna get tea today.
the orb trial, Maya's abduction,
Sorry, I just had a realization.
and the murder of the mastermind behind it all, Justice Minister Inga. There's a lot to consider. Can you have all the facts straight in your head? Because Apollo, you're the main character. Duh. Let this old man take a rest for 3 games. $35. And you
Yep,
got...
you got it covered, Mr. Wright.
Never mind.
It's the truth about what really went down that's going to be the problem.
Yeah, it's like the more we learn about this case, the less we understand.
I agree. There's a deep darkness enveloping this case. I'm almost afraid of what we will find once we lift that black veil. Suffice to say, the real killer is certainly waiting underneath.
The real killer, huh? Now that's the million-dollar question.
Who killed Inga, and why? Think, Apollo. Who would you say had a motive to commit this crime?
Fucking Garan. It's fucking Garan. It's not obvious.
I want to know how the killer slipped into the tomb, killed Igna, and slipped back out without ever being seen. That's a bona fide locked room mystery right there.
Well, collected plenty of evidence and statements. I just hope the rest comes out in court. It'll be a thinner tightrope than usual, that's for sure.
This case has one big fly in the
In the ointment.
This case has one big fly in the ointment. In order to prove Dirk completely innocent, we'll also have to exonerate him of the crime committed 23 years ago.
Mara's supposed assassination.
Right. We know Amara's still alive. But Dirk could still be charged with plotting to kill her.
He couldn't discover the truth, even after over 2 decades of investigating. So our biggest hurdle is going to be the complete lack of evidence. The fire made sure of that.
Mr. Wright, have you ever won a case without any evidence?
No. That's one thing I never done before.
A trial unprecedented even in the decorated annals of the White Anything Agency. Still, I can't help but wonder, was there really no evidence up behind?
Oh, and we can't forget about the Defense Culpability Act. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In short, if Dirk is found guilty and is sentenced to death, we'll likely join him in a very public execution.
Yeah.
You beat the charges or die. What kind of crazy upside down legal?
Don't worry. I can ask someone as young as you to risk your life, Athena. So tomorrow, it'll just be me and Apollo on the courtroom floor.
I'm too young to die.
But you can support us by watching from the gallery.
No! I want to help! I'm part of the agency too, after all!
Sorry, but this is direct order from your boss. Plus, there's Prosecutor Blackwell to think of. He said he used me for sword practice if I put you in harm's way.
Silence, Simon. Well, at least promise me this, you two. Promise me you'll make it back alive.
Huh. Make it back alive, huh?
What's with that face, Apollo? You never inspire confidence in your client like that. It will play right into the prosecution's hands. Remember, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
You're right. Even when it seems hopeless, and when there's not a shred of evidence to be found. Can never let it show on our faces, right? Will I actually be able to do that tomorrow? When push comes to shove, will I be able to force my biggest smile?
I will send a fully armed battalion to remind me of
Yeah,
my love. Say my love is draining and it can't go on. Oh, that's all I know I can hit.
Final official trial before the
I
DLC.
tried to hit that. My body rejected that.
Can't go on.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ugh.
Oh, Judge, you're fucking dead. Did they kick the judge down?
Get the hell
I
off
guess.
there. Thank you. Goddamn peons. Yeah, honey, I'm gonna be late. Yeah,
It's complete
sounds like a
chaos
rat
outside.
case.
A rat cave? Psh, the streets are blocked, man. I think a house is on fire. Let's just say the Defiant Dragon supporter demonstrating for Dirk's freedom have taken a very special interest in the outcome of today's trial. Oof. Don't want that. Pretty sure Korean's Judge car is now flipped over and on fire.
They look about ready to string us up if we lose.
Trials here are pretty much like the ones back home, but with one major difference. The divination seance. The victim's final memories will become a matter for deliberation.
I've heard about that.
But they haven't. Oh, that.
But they haven't stopped you from winning your cases here in Korean.
True, but it wasn't easy. Still, the memories of the dead are simply another piece of evidence. There's always a way to deal with them if your client is truly innocent.
Well, I know Dirk is innocent, but
I'm fucking dying. I'm fucking dying. I'm dying, Apollo. I got a big secret I need to tell you, but you need to find out on your own. You're the main protagonist after all, so kick Phoenix in the nuts.
Dirk, what is that secret you're keeping?
Hey, AJ! Here you go, just like I promised. Put that right back in there.
Thanks, Doubts. Wait, weren't you arrested by the police yesterday?
Yep, and I spent the night at the slammer. I had a fine meal and shower, even a bed. What more can I ask for? Har 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 har.
That actually sounds way better than where we're staying.
Just remember, AJ, if they're found guilty today, we'll all probably be found guilty under the Defense Culpability Act, too.
Yeah, no, you'd have said something to that effect.
That rich Quran wants to take advantage of today to crush our revolution once and for all. The fate of the revolution and every Koreanese person rests on this trial. We're counting on you, AJ.
We'll be fine. I'm going to win this one. You'll see.
The trial will begin shortly, Apollo. Then make our way into the courtroom.
Right.
No pressure or anything. It's just a huge revolution is on the line here.
Yeah.
No pressure, but fascism is teetering here. Someone busts down the door, aims a sniper at the judge. Fuck you, judge!
Do I look like the Phantom to you?
Do I look like...
Do I look like?
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
That fucking.
You want me to answer honestly?
Do you want to keep breathing?
Yeah.
I think you know the answer to that question. Let the trial of Dirk Sotbody one told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Begin. Really long name. They should really shorten that.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Majesty.
It really comes down to this, except for the DLC.
Yeah.
So it's really come down to this. Well, don't expect me to hold anything back, Nayuta.
This trial will examine both the murder of Justice Minister Inga, oh boy, Kakul Karin, and the assassination of the former queen, Samara Sigara Karin. First, I believe we should address the murder of Minister Inga, considering that corpse is real fresh like. That be acceptable, Prosecutor Satmati? Hey, wait a second. Is this a conflict of interest?
No.
Oh, well, I don't give a shit. Prosecutor Satmati?
Yes. Of course. Please proceed.
You and your... He's doing his thing again. You know, the thing stuff.
I was praying.
That.
What's with him?
How very unlike you, Prosecutor. Find somewhere else this day?
Not at all, Your Majesty. And Neo died.
Sorry. Are you really going to be able to go through with this, Nayuta?
I think the worst part about this heat is this goddamn headset is really goddamn comfortable, which means it has a lot of really thick foam. My head's fucking roasting.
And the judge died.
Well, Prosecutor Sadmati, I would be remiss if I failed to voice a concern of mine. I have heard mentioned that you are the son of the accused, Dirk Sadmati.
You have heard true. Does the fact pose some sort of problem, your majesty?
Father being prosecuted by his own son? Huh? Sorry, it's stuck on that one frame. Could one possibly deliberate such a case without having personal feelings intervene?
Yes, without question. Can you really handle this?
Even if it is Prosecutor Sadmati.
Look at that son of a car, you may be it.
Don't fuck like that.
Oh, hey, Dirk. Dirk?
Fellow citizens, you will do well not to underestimate my son. He's not one to allow personal feeling to interfere with the execution of his duty. Isn't that right, Nayuta? I will not stop until my work here is done. See? So all you doubters just sit back down before you trip your own stupidity. Ha 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 ha!
The accused will not take the stand without first being summoned, asshole. In any case, the Prosecutor Sadmati has no issue with this arrangement. And let us commence the deliberation.
Objection!
Oh! Hi, Garon.
One moment, if you would.
I know that objection anywhere.
Your Eminence?
Your Eminence! What brings you here? Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh. Your Majesty.
Uh-oh.
It would appear that Prosecutor Sadmati does indeed have some reservations.
No! That's not true!
Did you truly believe you could deceive me, Nayuta Sadmati? One should hold no reservations if one is to stand on these hallowed funerary grounds.
I have none, your...
No. It is clear we cannot leave this matter to you. We shall handle the prosecution of the enemy of the crown, Dirk Sadmati, personally. But remain by our side and bear witness to how a true prosecutor enforces the law.
Oh, fuck.
Excuse me? But is the Queen going to prosecute the case? Is that, kosher? There is no need for concern. Before we were crowned Queen, we served as a prosecutor. Really?
Is that why she made the Defense Culpability Act? Cause she
Probably.
fucking lost? That would be petty as shit!
Yeah.
Fuck!
Von Karma would be like, I kinda like this woman.
As a foreigner, your ignorance can be excused. But know this! Prosecutor is in charge of the Queen Amara assassination. Prosecutor in charge of the Queen of Mara assassination case 23 years ago was none other than Her Eminence, Queen Garen Sigatar Karai.
That's convenient.
First your Majesty, and now this. Why doesn't anyone ever tell me these things?
I heard she served as the Minister of
Your character in the
Justice.
Phoenix Wright game. Congratulations, you finally realized that.
I heard she served as the Minister of Justice, but she was also a prosecutor?
I'm guessing she probably moved up the ladder from prosecutor to justice minister. We prosecuted that case 23 years ago, but no verdict was ever rendered. We had won guilty verdicts in every case until then, for no lawyer could stand up to us.
Until Dirk did.
I'm at a loss for words. I think I would once more bear witness to Her Eminence at work in the Hall of Justice. Forefathers one and all, bear witness! I really need to finish Elden Ring before I can play the DLC. I also want to
Your
do
first
Chaos
trial
Ending.
in 23 years. No quarter shall be given to criminals. We shall prosecute them with all our might.
I'm gonna put in there 400 fucking hours in Elden Ring. I'm gonna eat another month of my life.
Oh, hello.
Oh boy.
Ah!
Ah!
And
Already?
she's a Satsu villain.
Already.
Oh!
Magnificent sight.
See what's more. What the? That's Queen Garon?
Talk about an extreme makeover.
You know, I understand she's a fascist and all, but all I can say is yes, Queen Slay.
It's
And
all
here's my
coming
sexual
back
battle.
now. The feel of my blood pumping through my veins. Woe to you, O enemies of Karain, for I shall personally slice, dice, and grind you up into hog feed.
Hey, when you're done, when we kick your ass, can I have that? I know a certain someone's ass would love it.
Ooh, a yaoi paddle.
Andrew says in the back, just like, I need to take notes.
I don't suppose I can ask her to roll back to her polite pre-makeover personality.
No.
Know this, lawyer. Yes.
Oh god. Have fun talking to yourself.
Yeah. Now that I stand as prosecutor, consider your defense's bench a headsman's scaffold. If you wish to leave any last words, I advise you to start thinking of them now. While you still have a head with which to think, that is. Meep. Oh, meep! She's dead serious.
Fucking meep.
Meep. Now it is time for the divination seance. Rayfa, come forth.
You do not look happy.
No. Shit sucks.
My mom
I
is
hate it
Your
here.
benevolence. Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
This shit's whacked, yo.
This
Just
sucks.
do the goddamn dance already. benevolence. I understand it may be difficult for you, but may we proceed with the divination seance?
Yes. Let us proceed.
Forgive me for asking, but would you like me to switch up the soundtrack? We got My Chemical Romance, Brujas, Candlemass.
Hickory Dickory Dock.
What?
No. No.
Wait, how old is Rico? 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, she would not listen to all that bullshit you're saying. What the?
What?
We got Sanguivore by Creeper. That came out last year. Don't say a word. Great album too. Also, there's a special edition of it that has a really fucking good cover of Shadows of the Night. Forgive me for asking, but feeling physically unwell? Your tum hurt? If so, I would advise you avoid any undue exertion. Your benevolence?
What's wrong? It's like her mind's anywhere but here.
A lot happened since yesterday. On top of the murder of her beloved father, she found out that he'd been planning a coup. And today she'll have to experience his death through his own eyes. Why can't we have Garan do it?
For real. I guess because maybe she doesn't have as much spiritual power.
Nah. Damn, you weak, bro. You weak.
Yeah, that would be enough to shake anyone up.
Still, it seems like she's worse off today than she was yesterday.
Yeah, I don't remember her being this depressed.
Talk to yourself, Neo. Go murmur.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Hi. Okay. Ron didn't do something to her, did she?
Probably hit her.
Yeah.
Okay, crochet. Snow day. Jose.
What if she's not gonna bump it? I am.
Probably. Your suit is loud.
Wow, your suit is loud.
He was pitter-pattering all over the stairs. I want to pitter-patter all over your tits.
What in the hell? Your Eminence, about today's divination seance. As I understand it, the prosecution has yet to review its content. Is this deviation from protocol part of your plan?
Octopus.
Octodad. What, you thought you could hide an Octodad reference from me?
No.
Fucking love that game.
Go to Cornick's channel's YouTube on YouTube.com to see me play Octodad.
But does anyone suspect a thing?
No. And Neo died.
Prosecutor Sodmati, would you care to explain your actions?
Your Eminence, the accused was caught at the scene of the crime. Therefore, I deem no seance would be necessary for such a clear-cut case.
You and your bleeding heart. You seek to spare Rafa the trauma of witnessing her father's death. Is that why you have done this?
Not at all.
You were concerned for me, Prosecutor Samadi.
That's all the compassionate of him, of all things considered.
Your Eminence, your Majesty, regardless of what is best for her benevolence, this case is blessed with a bounty of incontrovertible evidence. There you go. So I believe we...
Controvertible?
Thanks. So I believe we could reach a swift verdict without devoting precious time to a seance.
Already underwater? Things that if you stepped on a
What the fuck is that? I'm muting you, whoever's doing that.
Said, oh, girl, it's a cold world.
Me with my mute gun.
Y'all have a point. Personally, I would like her to spare her benevolence and any undue misery. Since the murder of a loved one is a burden no one should have to bear.
And Neo died.
Sorry, I'm trying to do something for an assignment.
How many pages have I written?
Prosecutor Samadi, your Majesty. Can this trial truly proceed without a divination seance?
Can't blame her for not wanting to experience her father's murder firsthand.
Even, you know.
Your Eminence, what are your feelings on the matter?
Blue.
I don't give a shit about my daughter.
Shall we have her benevolence return home for some much needed rest?
Damn.
We shall not. You fools spoiled her with your feckless words of compassion.
Oh, there goes her theme.
Hell yeah.
Why is there an official Okada fishing
Ugh.
lure?
The bi-paddle.
Listen well, Rafa. You have spoken time and time again about how grown up you are now.
Yes, but
So, let us see if the royal priestess has truly come into her own. Are you prepared to fulfill your duty and perform the divination seance as you should?
yes.
That's better. See, problem solved. Poor Rafa. Is this really a good idea?
I guess we'll see.
Very well. Let us begin the divination seance. Nanya, my robe. Oh yeah, she's not there. Oh!
Look like Nanya's still missing.
It's been a whole day already.
Barbed head,
Yes?
you remove my robe.
What? Why me? Let's fucking do it right, Jesus. Just so you know, I'm not gonna enjoy it while doing this. Takes off her robe. There. Where is Nanya business at?
Don't keep her benevolence waiting now, Mr. Wright.
See the line, Bart.
Sorry.
You see, she's ready to begin.
Great. I've been reduced to Royal Robe Remover. Say the line, Bart. That one's for you, Neo.
It's like she's grooming Mr. Wright to be Nanya's replacement.
Very well, Your Benevolence. Please start when you are ready.
Come, Rafa. You know what must be done. There is no turning back now.
I know.
The final memories of the deceased. This should be interesting.
Time to sound like a 25-year-old.
Yep.
O Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped.
That's a deep voice for a 14-year-old, my
O
god.
dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
The final dance.
think she was about to start doing the worm. Wrestling move, the worm.
Okay, let's see what. Oh god! What?
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I,
Get this girl to a hospital! Now!
Your benevolence. What's wrong? Oh, she dead.
This is unacceptable.
Not to me, hands! Get this girl to a hospital! Jeez, I didn't know when it was gonna be a final song. I didn't know she was gonna die.
Bailiff, take her the benevolence to the first aid station at once.
No, Apollo, it isn't.
This is not good.
As we leave it here on a cliffhanger. Fuck you. Don't care, we'll find out another time.
My mom's coming.